You know, I was a pretty shy guy, and one of the reasons why I came to Japan was that I wanted to change myself. But change doesn't happen overnight. So there was a party for all the new freshmen in the dorm, and I didn't know anyone at the university, so I was eager to meet people. And I remember opening the doors into the lobby and seeing all the happy people. You know, they're talking, they're shaking hands, they're laughing, and I see all this, and I can't be here. I was afraid. I remember I had this inner conversation with my brain. Oh God, this is, what kind of what we wanted. This is, meeting new people. Brain, what do I do? Okay, I know exactly what you gotta do. First of all, frown and act like you don't even want to be there. But that's what we've always done, and it's never worked before. I said, frown and act like you don't even want to be there. But we came to Japan to change ourselves, and I said, act disinterested. That way, when no one talks to you, you can be like, well, shoot, I knew nobody wanted to talk to me. It's for your protection. Okay. So yeah, I backed into a corner. I kind of leaned up against the wall and was like, I don't even want to be here. And of course, there were a few people who walked by me like, what is that guy's problem? Ha! See? Told you nobody wanted to talk to you. They got Haagen-Dazs in Japan. We're gonna binge watch some anime tonight. And as the party's going on, I notice one Indian dude. His name is Nihal. And he's just going around talking to everybody. He's super friendly, And I guess he noticed that I was watching him, and he walked over. Hey, what's your name? My name's Nihal. Where are you from? And again, just real friendly, and we start talking. Tells me about some of his experiences, how he got rid of a tiger that had gotten into his home, and I was just blown away by some of his experiences. In talking to him, I had started smiling, and his positivity was just infectious, and I'm really glad I met him. So I was kind of following him around and talking to some new people, and a little later there was a guy who came in, and he was covered in skulls. Okay, well, not like that, but the skull gear, the skull prints, skull design, that stuff. And he came in with like a, what everybody looking at kind of face, and he kind of went off to the side of the room again, like, I don't even want to be here. And Nihal looks at me, he's like, he looks really interesting, let's go talk to him. And I was like, what? No, leave that dude's weird, leave him alone. It doesn't look like he wants to talk to anybody. And Nihal says, neither did you, but you're pretty talkative. So we walk up to the dude. And yeah, the skull dude's name, I call him the Yuch because I misread his name one time. Turns out Yuch and I had tons of things in common. We both like, fighting games. He had lived in Hawaii before, and gosh, we really hit it off. And sometime in our chatting, Nihal kind of just got backed away. He's like, they're friends now, great. And I'm just really grateful that he was willing to, come over to some negative folk like us and bring us together. Yeah, that was my second day in Japan. Hope you liked it.